KT. Thinking about what they want to go with, Galio would be an interesting sidestep, but there is the Talia. Locked away here for KT. That's them expecting the jungle Gragas.
Could be a Tarzan Olaf pick this round, though, so we'll see. If we do see something like the Olaf here, I love that you mentioned the flex pick of Gragas. If you're talking purely LCK, it's been top lane mostly, right? And Jace and things like that. But I think Ming and his ability to play support Gragas in a Kai'Sa lane in the Asia games has really opened the eyes for a lot of the Griffin bot laners that actually Gragas support can get through a lot of lanes, and the Cask is most of his team fighting anyway. So it looks like it's going to be the flex pick on the Gragas. Will end up being Tarzan on the Olaf this time into the Talia. Notably, Trundle left open, and yet he picks for the matchup and goes for Olaf anyway.
And remember, the way Score played the Talia was farm everything like a Hoover in the early game and deny money from your opponent, not necessarily gank heavy as, all right, this is exactly the lane that you were talking about, the Gragas and Kai'Sa, and they're both going to be picked away here by Griffin. So jungle and bottom lane looks to be what we have picked up. Not a lot of flexibility.
Happening top lane, Jace would definitely be the dominant pick. They're a priority team, and they do take the Jace.
And this is Smeb's Jace as well. Sword stepped up to the plate in game one. His Jace looked fantastic, but it's always been in the same breath with Khan as far as Jace powerhouse status is concerned. And Smeb, he needs to turn around his performance so far in this series.
I need to know, what are we doing, Griffin? The Galio seems really obvious. The Malphite's down the same track. It's good into the Jace. Top lane Malphite coming out from Griffin. An LPL counterpick we've seen work in Korea already. Are we willing to go one big threat, lots of buddies, and go the Galio as a blind pick?
And we'll see what kind of Malphite it's going to be as well. I mean, there have been tanky Malphites, but there's also been this new uprising of the Comet Q-Max Malphite that's been doing a lot more damage as Chovy considering going back, and he is going to pick up the Zoe, wanting redemption for that Game 2 destruction he suffered at the hands of KT, and now does Yukal just do it? Does he run back the same matchup? The Aurelia is available.
Yasuo also available, and they have magic damage from jungle. Is it going to be the Aurelia? You're talking about it. It is a good matchup. He did his part in the matchup as well, but the solo kill will remember. They show that, but instead it's actually going to be. Now this is very...
This Infernal Drake doesn't get the smite. A Score blocks that one down. Good double pulverize comes in as Yukal says, nope, you ain't coming over this wall. KT Rolster not able to lock down the kill onto either bot lane member, but they get two summoners out of Griffin, and they ain't done yet.
Looked like a Yukal wall that he wanted to ride on like a Twisted Fate ultimate, rather than actually blocking anyone off, because it wasn't going to do that. Didn't choose to follow it, didn't get anything out of it. They're staying in lane, and Score is staying bot. He wants some rocks.
Yeah, a lot of damage coming in here. Deft uses the last of his mana, but I think he should still be able to pick up this kill. Nope. Marta says that he wants it, as Score has to flash. The ramp-up damage from that turret, too good, and first blood to KT.
And Ignite did mean the flash was required, otherwise could have tanked two shots very happily. So pure 5v5 versus Malphite. Speaking of Malphite,
Unstoppable Force comes in, and now Smeb, he's in so much trouble. The Undertow finishes it off, and Tarzan evens out the scoreline.
Malphite plus gank assist equals kills. They get that kill. Can they turn it into a Rift Herald? Seems like Lehens is definitely on the trail.
Yeah, and also KT might have to move themselves towards the top side of the map as well, because Griffin might be able to get that 100% win rate turret that we illustrated earlier on in this series. Score comes over, doesn't understand that there's a Gragas here, but Marta here at the perfect time. This pulverize could be massive, does find a couple of members, but Score is still going to go down. Teleport to come in on the top side of the map as Marta wants to get rid of Sword. Yukal turns up on his wall ride. But Chovy, he's here as well. Sword, is he going to go down? Oh, the threaded volley isn't going to land. The seismic shove avoided as well from Sword. And he gets out of the way. The flash, no, the portal jump. Lehens gets in there and gets the barrel roll to pick up the kill on the Jace. Yukal can't do anything, and this is what we were talking about. Griffin find it out of nowhere.
They're all lambs to the slaughter that is Griffin in this game number 4. Remember, they're one more nexus away from walking that Royal Road. They're no more time away from taking this top lane turret. KT joined the Malphite and puts you into death.
Well, the engage is going to come in, and Def, was he even there? Chovy's going to finish him off, and now Score might be the next one on the menu. KT Rolster just reeling after their AD carry was dispatched so easily by Griffin.
And that was all Lehens flash into the pick right there. That's what happens when the support Gragas there, not a jungle Gragas. When jungle Gragas chooses to enter your lane.
So comfortable in this stage of the game.
now. Jace is being pushed in, and we get many waves. Bot lane, we're seeing dives.
Yep, Yukal's going to get dove, but does avoid the unstoppable force. There's the Weaver's Wall. Sword completely out of position. Doesn't have that ult to get out of the way. Is now Deft looking to get delivered a free kill. Yukal picks that one up, but does deliver an assist.
Sword actually starts walking back and says, actually, yeah, I'd rather Talia kill me than the Sivir, so
yep.
He actually would prefer Sivir doesn't get any closer to Infinity Edge third. I'm still far away. Bit too zealous with the play bot side. They draw a teleport from it. It was after a kill was taken, so it's an overall one. More and more like Korea's best hope, but let's not spend it before they've earned it. They're still not qualified for Worlds. They need to win the series, and right now Viper.
Yeah, there's headbutt pole. He has to flash. He has to use the killer instinct, but does make it out of there as Deft. Poor positioning, but has on the hunt. So extra movement speed is there. There's the flash. Good flash from Deft. Gets him to safety, gets himself into the back line, and now it's KT that are on the front court. They get the first kill against the Malphite. Can they find even more? Speb is playing huge front line against the Zoe. Misses the shock blast, but Chovy has to get himself out of this fight. Another perfect shove from Yukal, and that is going to be that 2 kills. And I think that KT may be able to get a Baron from this one. This could be a tables turned moment.
We'll see if they are, because that's the objective they need. For now, they're not. They're actually recalling on the top side. Health bars are low, mana bars are low. They don't feel confident. Sword did not have teleport. He would have had to walk up, but KT don't force the issue.
No, you can see that it's Drake is available. Baron is available. Minion waves, pretty neutral for both sides, but Sword will be able to push this one out for Griffin.
Doesn't have too many TP wards, as far as we can see, but
right,
anyway.
Yeah, that's the ultimate. Deft's going to get thrown into the team, uses the heal very quickly, but Tarzan just closes the gap. Viper is not going to have the same fate. He gets his way out with the ultimate, and Chovy finishes off the kill underscore. KT, now it's a free 0-2 for them, and can Griffin pull the trigger on the Baron?
The flash is seconds away from being done, and you only got one spell shield, not enough. Griffin turn onto the Baron after their picks. Doesn't look like they're going to fully commit to it either. Both these teams being oh so slow to set up plays, but now they started up.
Yeah, started off the Baron, but Smeb, he can throw in the shock blast. We've got a Weaver's Wall to break this one up. Does give vision, remember, guys. This is 8.5. A 4-man pulverize, massive damage with a seismic shove, as Yukal is going to go down, but Viper, once again, going to just survive Smeb. The last member with any damage is Lahens. Will fall now. Viper doesn't want to make his way forward. The flash from Sword, but the Barons.
We're going to watch the replay here. Watch Mata. He's always been a killer with flash, headbutt, pulverize. Double lift remembers from Worlds 2016. Gets in there, able to boss around the team. The Baron also doing an assist, but by the end, even though Viper can't help, Smeb is a one-man army that was never going to win.
Yeah. But still, denying the Baron a fantastic, fantastic play, and 3 versus 5. That was fantastic coordination from KT. The accelerated shot.
What does that mean for the Baron health? It's at 10,000.
Well, Viper actually tanked a lot of it here as well, as KT's going to move their way over. The pillar does come out in the pixel brush, but Baron is already dead. Lahan's in trouble. He is going to go down, but has this just been enough for Griffin? Sword taking a lot of damage. They might be able to get this pick, but Baron is still there on 3 members, and Griffin are still in a great spot.
And it was all a ruse. It looked like the NA teleport, but no, they wanted to corral the side of KT bottom. They put their faith in the smite, because the smite was forced to take the longest path to the Baron. Assertive play by Griffin, and whether it was a full idea or an adaptation, the end result is Baron.
And this is also a disaster for KT, because we've spoken about this so many times. You don't have those long games anymore, because the armor of these minions is getting a little bit rough for even Sivers to deal with. KT's waves are in decent spots at the moment, but after Griffin come back and get everything in order, do all their bookkeeping, it's going to be this inner rank.
They know Smeb's mid lane as well.
What can they actually do about it? As Banshee's Veil actually goes down here.
Sword on a ward.
Still, Yukal throws in the Weaver's Wall. Disruption to start as Mata is going to jump onto Sword. He's not going to be able to get that flank. Only one man is actually hit as Sword just taken down so quickly now. It could be the smite off as Score is going to pick up the aggro on the Elden Ring. It's taken. That's the smites that we wanted from the man. Is on the hunt. It's going to allow them to snowball this one forward. KT roster, they want more. Def gets it. That is the Storm Razor proc, but Griffin, they might be doing the weird stuff again as they're pushing towards the KT base.
But they don't have enough members to interrupt and not die, so KT...
Taken out just yet. How much time can he actually waste here? As they're looking to wait until Tarzan comes back up sword. He's here with a teleport, but they lose the Gragas. The KT shouldn't be able to get the Baron now unless they're just going to brute force it.
They're able to push in minion waves and make it slightly harder for KT. But here comes the Baron. There's not 5 members. They've got the Elder buff. Are they giving it up? Seems like the answer is yes.
Yeah, they're going to have to. Look at how quickly this goes down. There's no Mountain Drakes, but who cares? KT have gone into that trade. Now 5 members actually trying to set themselves up to try and win this. On the hunt, he's going to go down. Tarzan the first target, but it's the turrets.
Can he kill the turret fast enough?
Good God, this damage from KT as Viper in the backline. No one has actually gone down yet as Marta is tanking so much. There's Sword in with the engage that they were looking for, but Yukal and Def both still alive. They're trying to take down more as Smeb. The Guardian Angel is taken, but Griffin are still so strong in this fight. And Yukal and Def have no frontline available. There's the stopwatch. Griffin are playing so calmly, but there goes the Malphite. Def gets obliterated, and now it's Yukal's turn. No mana, no chance, and even Lehen survives. Could this just be the game winner because the inhibitor was taken earlier on?
Grand finals are about moments that teleport almost didn't channel, and the Malphite wouldn't
score. Aren't exactly the damage dealers, and look at how quickly these turrets are going down. Banshee's Veil is popped here from Viper, who takes a lot of damage with Smeb. He's going to be here. Is he actually able to do it? Viper goes down, and KT, they may have found their opportunity. Tarzan, can he get this Nexus turret? It's a huge deal, but Def says no. He'll be able to take them down, and now the pendulum swings the other way, and KT roster, what can they get with the death timers of Griffin?
There's poise, there's experience, and there's knowing what to do in the ultra late game. You don't scrim for this, and if they kill Chovy, it's guaranteed, and if they waste his time, maybe they win anyway.
That was a face check, and Yukal managed to get the pick.
KT have done it!
KT versus the world situation. I don't want to call it just yet. I don't want to believe in the game 5 because it's too juicy. They're looking at it. Lehens finds the cast, but he's not got the damage. Sword, he wants it, but he's not going to have it. Def says no 3-man unstoppable force, but you're not going to stop the game 5 as KT. They do it.
Wow, one of the best games we